Hello, welcome to Second X Soul Sisters. I am Becky, and today we're going to make a cottage cheese pudding pop. It's a project I have been working on for some time, and I think I have it perfected finally. So we will get on with this, and the description will be down in the bottom of the video, and you can get more specific details on it if you want to, because I kind of threw things together ahead of time so that I'm not taking up a bunch of your time. And the first thing I've done is 1.5 cups of cottage cheese, low fat, whole milk, and small curd preferably. And also 1 scoop of a protein powder of your choice. I go with the chocolate, and you can also use the vanilla. It doesn't matter because we're going to be putting more chocolate into it. And then also about a teaspoon, I think it's 2 teaspoons of stevia. Oh, where's it at? Yes, 2 teaspoons. And I use the liquid stevia. I had to check on that because I have been putting in just like 2 really good squeezes of it, and I thought, well, I better measure it for you guys. So that's what I've got in here. And I have used an emulsion blender. That seems to work real good, especially in a deep container. I'm using a measuring cup that's kind of narrow so that stuff doesn't fly out, and that just works really well. And I want to show you what this looks like, what kind of consistency that you want after you have mixed those 3 ingredients together. Very creamy. Don't leave a bunch of lumps in there. No lumps, in fact, none. So that's what you're looking for. Okay, and after that, we are going to add our Cool Whip, which is the 1/2 container. I think it's an 8-ounce container. Like I said, the description will be in the bottom. And, 1 cup of almond milk, and then I think it's a 1/2 cup. Yes, a 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. And mix those 3 together. I just used a whisk. Here's what you're looking for. Just nicely blended. And then I take my big, this is a 8-cup measuring cup. And I put my protein and my cottage cheese and my stevia into the one big mixing bowl. I do it this way because I like that it has a spout on it, so I can use that to my advantage when I'm putting it in the molds. I got all that yummy stuff. And now we're going to add the whipping cream and both heavy whipping cream, the milk, and the Cool Whip, which is what's in here. I'm just going to stir these 2 together. It's not a big deal for the moment, okay? Now the last thing we're going to put in here is the cocoa, or cocoa. I am kind of picky about this, so you're going to get close-ups. Doesn't have to be Hershey's, but you want 100% cocoa. And here's stevia, the liquid stevia. Whoa, I'm a messy cook. I'm a messy cook. I'm surprised that didn't go on the floor. And then this here is a thickener, and it's made of konjac root, which is a fiber. And I love this stuff, especially if you're on a low-carb diet. It will thicken gravies and things like that. Works really good for this, stays creamy, gives you fiber as well in these popsicles. No flavor to it at all, it's just a thickener. Some of these products I got off of Amazon, but I went ahead and I'm going to do this still. I mix those 2 things together. The konjac root, and the cocoa powder. Now, because that konjac root will start to thicken as soon as liquid is added to it, that's why you want to put it in with your wet mixture at the very last. Because right after this, we're going to put it in the pudding mold. So no need to get like panicky, hurried up or anything. It's just something that starts to settle quickly. And here we go. I'm going to use this just to get a good mixture. Okay, I have mixed up those two, the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, and I'll show you what this looks like now. And I don't think I told you how much of this glucosamine, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, powder, but it's 1.5 teaspoons. And we've got a very thick, see how thick that gets? Makes it very easy to handle and put in them little molds, and they're not little, that I'm going to use. And right now is a good time to do a taste test. Make sure it's sweet enough. And other options that you can use are put some powdered peanut butter in there. This is real peanut butter, just without the oils. Or sugar-free chocolate chips, the mini chocolate chips. But right now I want to taste this, make sure there's enough sugar. Delicious. So creamy, so good. Yum, yum, yum. And I'll put the calories in the below per popsicle. And also the carbs. There, I'll get these filled up and I'll come back. Okay, I have these filled up. I haven't wiped it off yet, and I'm still going with them. I'm a very messy cook. Take your time filling these up. There's no rush. It's only going to get so set up, and that's it. You know, it's not going to get hard on you at room temperature. So take your time, fill your cups. A little tip that might help, because you don't want air bubbles in here. So as you're filling them up, go ahead and kind of punch it down in there with a butter knife. And another thing you can do is just kind of bounce it onto the counter. That works air bubbles up to the top. And I can see where I need to fill a little bit more now that I've done this. So anyway, after that, you can get these little popsicle sticks at the dollar store, Walmart, pretty much anywhere. Just poke them in. That's what we're going to do. Then we're going to pop them in the freezer. I'm going to say 4 to 5 hours probably to get these out. And I will also tell you that I got this at Amazon too. It's extra large popsicle molds. I didn't want to go with the small ones because it would always seem like my popsicle was gone, and I just end up eating 2 of them. So these are nice big ones, good size. Anyway, that's it. Happy eating and happy making popsicles. Thanks for joining me today. And let's see, I think that's it. Have a great day. Thank you.